أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي اللهم إني أسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا عملا متقبلا صدق الله العظيم. Honorable guest speaker Dr. Sibatullah Khan, worthy Principal OPA Boys College, Professor Mohammed Siddiq, respectable guests, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. I welcome you all to Proficiency in English Language Teaching, a 10-week teacher training program for in-service English language teachers from Murray in Islamabad. Thank you very much for strengthening our drive to impart the latest trends in English language teaching. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't thank enough to Regional English Language Office and VBF, Vision Building Future, for the tremendous support in funding and administering the program simultaneously. This gathering would not have been possible without RELO and VBF, with the US Embassy as an arch. I am indebted to Ms. Dua Mujib and Sayyida Uruj Haider for step-to-step guidance to turn my slouch into a big leap. Ladies and gentlemen, before we accumulate the wealth of wisdom from our esteemed guest, I will brief you about tea. My dears, it is not a cup of tea. Rather, it is a cask that unfolds the gems of teaching. Teaching Excellence and Achievement Program started in 2011 and is still continued, offering opportunity to almost 100 in-service language teachers across Pakistan to get exposure and training at a famous university in US. The English language teachers visit US for 6 weeks to learn not only latest trends in teaching, but also get an understanding of the host culture. Being a pioneer alumnus of TEA, I had an amazing experience at University of Northern Colorado. On my return, I multiplied its effect by training the English language teachers in my college, and Sir Siddiq would bear witness to it. This time I availed this opportunity to expand my influence to a wide range of audience, and gratefully, I was awarded this grant to imprint a significant impact on my society. I hope that all the selected participants complete this program with a zeal to contribute to English language teaching in their institutions. I would like to take the responses of the participants on their expectations from this program and how they will contribute to their institutions and influence their society before I move on to the guest speaker, who would, of course, share his experiences, and I will introduce the guest speaker to you while I call upon him. But before that, I would like to take responses from the audience who has gathered here, because you have expectations from this workshop, and we're looking forward for your expectations so that we know what you are demanding from us and how can we facilitate you in return. So with your permission, if I could take a few responses. Thank you very much.
Bilal. Yes. First of all, thank you for asking me my expectations from this course. I come across a lot of bad English during my regular teaching practice, and here I'm looking forward to improving my regular teaching practice and some tips. And I would appreciate if you would kindly introduce some technologies that can assist me and other colleagues. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Saif Kasmi from Behriya College Upper Campus. My expectation about this program is that build more confidence as a teacher as well, or I would like to pursue this aptitude towards as a trainer. So AKP recently, secondly, the new, you can say that terminologies, I guess, and how to develop a good interaction in the classroom, or and the thing is that कि जो अभी तक एक fear है students के अंदर, उसको किस तरह से, how can we overcome that fear in English language proficiency? Thank you so much. Any other?
Assalamualaikum, dear all. This is Noor Sultana from Rawalpindi College of Commerce. It's been 5 years that I'm teaching English language, literature and linguistics. So I'm literally sick of teaching all those traditional trends, and I really wanted something. I really wanted to learn something new about the contemporary trends and values and different things that the world is, taken. So I wanted to really learn something new, and I really want to transform all that into my students. So it would be an honor for me to learn and transform all that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
This is Saud bin Ahmed. I'm an English language instructor, and I have joined this program because I feel like we will be learning some new things, like the way we will be teaching and all these things. So there's a major point because we all have our teacher here, and we need to learn. And every person, whether he's a teacher or anyone, he should remain to be a kind of student, and that's the thing that brought us here. We are all eager to learn. Thank you.
Thank you. Someone else? What is this?
Assalamualaikum. I am Mrs. Fozia Ali, and I've been teaching since 2012 as an English teacher. And I have joined the group because I want to improve my English teaching methodology. And I am planning to be an English language teacher instructor in government sector. So I hope the training will improve my knowledge.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Samia Khanna. I have participated over there to get the new ideas and the terminologies and methodologies that are being taught in the other countries, so that we can get the ideas of what are the other countries doing and what we are doing, where we are lying over there. That's it.
Thank you. So, dear colleagues, I'm grateful to Dr. Sibatullah Khan, who spared some time from his busy schedule, because when I contacted him, he was engaged in some busy task. So I requested him to spare a few moments for our young teachers so that we could learn something from his experiences. I would give a brief introduction to Dr. Sibatullah Khan. Dr. Sibat, ex-head Department of English, National University of Modern Languages, is an assistant professor of English at London. He is an awardee of HEC's Indigenous Fellowship, besides being a research fellow at University of Michigan, US. Dr. Khan's doctoral project is a post-colonial feminist investigation of the life narratives of South and Southeast Asian diasporic academic women in the American academy. During his research fellowship, he worked with 2010-11 MLA President Dr. Sidney Smith at University of Michigan. He is academically romantic with trans-cultural, post-colonial, feminist, postmodern, metamodern, post-human and eco-critical studies. His professional career spans over 28 years of teaching and research. Going beyond essentialist binary written theorizing or literature, he is interested in looking at a point of dissent. He is editor of